When I was growing up, I knew something was wrong with my skin. I wasn't sure what it was. For instance, I remember as a kid, every time I played soccer, I would come home and I would miss skin on my legs all over, and I was the only one, the only kid that had it. Every now and then, I would get cuts on my legs, on my hands, or whatever. But I got used to live with it. I never knew there was a disease called EB, or EB simplex. I just thought that I had sensitive skin that would just tear off, on every little friction.
I realized something was wrong with my kids' skin. I mean, their skin, every time I turned around, there was another cut on them. And then one day I went to my doctor's office, and my doctor happened not to be there, and there was another doctor who had seen a case of EB. And when I started describing what was going on with my kids, he was like, "Ann, I know what they had." A few years ago, we had a family meeting, and we decided we wanted to do something as a family, charitable-wise. And one of our sons suggested, why don't we do something for EB? Since we have it, we know about it, maybe that's where we should, concentrate our efforts.
When we got involved with the EB Research Foundation, at the time, in 2015, there were only 2 clinical trials going on. And now, just a few years later, I believe there are over 30 clinical trials, which is unprecedented in such a short time. And we're really hopeful that the cure is within reach.
One thing that's really changed over the 6 years that we've been involved is seeing these families sort of go from very little hope that there's going to be a cure to, having real hope now that it's just right around the corner and it could be, in the next couple of years.
It felt good knowing that we were working with an organization that's helping other parents who are going to be going through much worse situations than we were, to be able to have tools, resources, technology, and quite frankly, hope that they would be able to get through this and see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that we could hopefully give their kids a normal life.
Our form of EB is nothing compared to what these other kids go through. That's when we all decided we wanted to do something for them.
We now established the Deshe Family Accelerator Fund with the hope to increase the research in the late stage clinical trial. And we hope to be able to reach as many patients as possible.
With this partnership, we have this hope that not only can we cure EB, but the things that get developed through this partnership can help thousands of other orphan diseases and just things in everyday life. So if you think about what burn victims have to go through, there's things that EBRP is helping to develop that can really help anyone, not just people who have this specific disease.
It's exciting to see just the wide variety of research at all of these leading global institutions around the world, and the teamwork that this organization has encouraged amongst so many different groups that are all looking for the same thing, which is to cure this horrible disease.
We can now see the light towards a cure, and there's hope that now future generations will not suffer.
Now that we see so many projects, so many research projects, and so many clinical trials going on for the EB, so we couldn't be prouder of what we're doing and being part of this very, very important project.